Today we're gonna make foolproof pumpkin pie. It's super easy, it only takes a few ingredients, and I promise it will be the best pumpkin pie you've ever had in your life. Okay, so we're gonna make pumpkin pie. Super easy. We've got our par-baked pie shell here, which I'll link up there to a tutorial on how to make that, and also the all butter vodka pie crust that I used for this nice flaky number here. And then we are gonna make our filling and pour it inside. First, we've got our eggs. Now everything is basically just gonna go together, okay? There's no right or wrong way to combine this. I've got 1 can of pumpkin. I'm just gonna plop that in there. Got sweetened condensed milk here. I'm pouring it straight from the can because, I mean, it's such a mess. And then we've got our spices. So I've got cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg. You can use fresh ground if you'd like, just use less. And dried ginger. And then also a bit of salt. And then we're just gonna whisk this all together. How easy is that? And then all we're gonna do is pour this in our pie crust. I'm gonna do a decorative edge first because, you know, I am who I am. But if you'd already baked a pie crust, or you can totally use store-bought here, no one's judging. And then, you know, you would just pour this in and skip to the next step. But right now, just a little decor. So all I've done is just cut little discs. Because this is already baked, I am going to adhere it with egg wash. So I just want to make sure that they stick where I put them. I'm just dipping it in a little bit of egg wash and then I'm overlapping. I find this is better also for crust that you have to par bake the crust, because if you put the decorative edge on first, it definitely will be too done by the time your crust is done. Tuck this under, make a perfect loop. And then we've got our decorative pie crust. And we've got our pie filling. And we are going to combine and marry the two, and they're gonna live happily ever after. Oh, she beautiful. Okay, so just get her all in there. Now, if I wasn't going to put the pie crust or the pie decorative pie-ness on top, you could have put this in with the bottom still warm. That would have been fine. You wouldn't have to wait or anything like that. But because I was putting more crust on, I didn't want it to melt or, you know, have any sadness. So I waited until it cooled. Okay, so I'm gonna pop this in the oven. I've preheated to 350 degrees, and I'm gonna bake this it's probably gonna bake for like 35-ish, 40 minutes until it's nice and set and it kind of moves together like a custard and it's not loosey-goosey or wiggly in any sort of, it doesn't look like that at all. Our pie is out. So it baked for about 40 minutes, and then you just want to let it cool completely to room temperature and chill it. I like to chill it overnight, but you know, as long as it's cold, so like a couple hours in the refrigerator is good. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's time to cut pumpkin pie. Okay, so, I mean, without further ado, oh my goodness. Let's just admire her for a minute. Yes. Yes. I told you it was foolproof. Look at that. I'm just going to put a little bit of whipped cream on the top. Does everybody like whipped cream on their pie? Totes. Wait for it. Oh my goodness. She's so pretty. Just get in there. The spices are perfect. The texture is perfect. It's soft and smooth and rich and creamy. Absolutely divine. Oh yes. Oh yeah.